Alright, so I have better pawn structure because of his isolated c-pawn here, and also I have the 2 bishops. So I have a couple slighted edges here. Definitely happy with how this game's going so far. I just want to kind of put a bunch of pieces on that isolated pawn. That's his weakness, and I want to take advantage of it. d3, do I go g6 or h6? Probably go rook c7, double my rooks. He's eyeing my b7 pawn. He goes rook b1. And then what? Might go e5, boot this knight at some day. Pawn's pinned, so if he threatens, that's not a thing, right? So what happens if I go e5? Where does that knight go? Somewhere crappy, right? It goes like here, defending that pawn. I might go bishop c6. Interesting. That feels like it weakened his position. I guess he goes bishop d5 now. Maybe bishop e6 wasn't so good then. Whoa. Did he blunder a pawn? Does a rook takes make any sense? Probably not, right? This looks solid. Go here, I blunder my queen. So it's not solid. I'm blundering this, I'm giving this pawn back. He gets my e-pawn. Something I can do that's clever. I'm uncomfortable. I still have the bishop pair and an outside passer, so it's still a good position. Yeah. God, this is uncomfortable. So sharp. This looks very drawish. Opposite colored bishops. Good move, good move. Okay. Wait, what? You didn't want the free pawn? That's one. So we play everybody twice. Once with white, once with black. You can tell this guy did way more opening preparation than I did. That's okay. Oh, my heart wants bishop c4. You know what? I want my heart to be happy. Let's see if we can castle on opposite sides and get somebody killed. Maybe I should go f3 here, actually. I'm a little worried about knight g4 now that I look at this. Fuck. Alright, that's probably gonna happen. It's party time, right? It's party time. Let's get some blood. Oh, this is a mistake. Bishop takes knight. If I go queen takes, he forks my exchange. I was literally just thinking about this line, but I was looking at how the rook was hanging. But then he castled, that changed. And I didn't adapt. So now if he goes bishop takes knight, I have to go pawn takes. Maybe that's okay. It's really gross pawn structure around my king, but I have the two bishops in a spot where that's really nice. And he has some really weak dark squares around his king, and I have a bishop for it. So it's like, maybe it's okay to have this terrible, but like, oh god, okay. Okay. Interesting. He backs off. He's not excited. It's not in the mood for a fight, huh? I don't know why I wanted to do that move. I'm like, that probably wasn't right. I mean, like, yeah, it shores things up a little bit, but maybe I was being too nervous. Maybe I could be more aggressive with like a bishop h6, try and trade off his good bishop. Make some weaknesses around his king on those dark squares. Okay, what's the rush to f3? Why don't I just bishop h6 there? That's okay, because bishop b3 should keep the piece. He goes like queen b6, bishop b3. Starts trying to push the c pawn. Huh. It does get a little interesting, but I have like knight a4. It should be okay. I have this fantasy where I go like g4, h4, h5, just rip things open. But I think my opponent might also get to make moves in the meantime, so that could throw a wrench in that plan. Yeah, so we let that shoot. That's fine. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to get h4 first, but I think this is generally the right idea. Maybe now he counterattacks in the center, like when I attack on the wing, they counterattack in the center. Oh, interesting. Turning c4. Knight a4. I have an idea. What if I do this and then c4 myself? Just try and blockade the queen side. Yeah, I'm trying to blockade the queen side and get him on the king side. That's the thinking. Oh, did I just fucking blunder? He just takes that. What am I doing? What in the hell? Oh my god. Oh, Zalae. Okay. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Now I'm trying to not kill myself. That would be good. Killing myself is bad. Doing a little bit less A little bit too much dying right now. Man, that was bad. Oof. Okay, okay. Damage control. Alright, back to the old plan. Checkmate him. I'm threatening h5 here. Try and rip open this h file and get something done. Let's call this a strategic pawn sacrifice, not a boneheaded blunder. Yeah, this is a strategic pawn sacrifice. It's really, this is 5D chess. I'm looking like 30 moves ahead. This is mate in like 28 and a half. I'm pretty sure. Don't ask who's getting mated in 28 and a half. Don't ask. I'm getting there first, right? This kind of works. He's got some problems. They need to be addressed. It looked like Rook B7 was not addressing the problems he has, and so his issues got a little more serious just now. Mate in 25 for somebody. Maybe I'm not doing that much, looking at it more. He doesn't have to do anything. Oh, I think that's good for me. What if I just push the pawn and block his rook in there? I'm not doing the mating thing. Yeah, I think I just want to trade this stuff off. That sounds good. This looks functional. He could have just ignored all this. He arguably made it worse by putting his rook. I think he made things a lot worse for himself by going rook h8. If he just went double rooks on the b file, and I go pawn takes pawn, he goes pawn takes pawn back, and it doesn't really go anywhere. But now, it's like the same thing, but his rook is out of the game. I guess arguably his knight's more in the game this way. This is good. Okay, that's kind of spooky. That's fine though. Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah. His pieces are discoordinated. His rook on h8. His king's kind of stuck in the middle. This is working. Does that do anything? I'm feeling good. Oh, did I miss a better move? That's fine. This has to be a forced mate. I don't see it, but this looks good enough for now. Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, 2-0. Good start. I don't know how to say GG to my opponent because Chaz to say it. I guess I could DM him.